Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video, and Veve has got another Disney burning event where you take items and then you burn them and you turn them into something else. And it's also, again, on the Disney 100, the Platinum Edition Collectibles Platinum Moments. This is quite something, you guys. And there's one in here that I think will be the prize. In my opinion, just by looking at these articles and just by looking at the initial reactions from everybody, and I'm going to tell you which one it is. I'll show you how the previous set is doing, the Platinum Moments one in regards to the marketplace, and I'll give you some predictions as to how much I think these will go for and how the drop's going to work. So if you do like this video, make sure you smash like and make sure you comment down below. Let me know your predictions, what you think about this. I do think the characters themselves are pretty cool. They could have had more characters that are more popular, but we'll see what happens, right? So let's get into this, you guys. I'll put a link to these in the description of the video, but you can find them right on Veve's tweet. You can see they did back-to-back tweets right here, and this is Boo's door right there. That's going to be interesting. So let's check this out right here. First off, you got the Platinum Moments themselves. There's 3 of them, and there's a decent amount of additions. They are 60 gems, though, so, it's a little bit high for my taste, but, that's just the way I feel about it. But I do think that these ones normally would just, go under retail and probably not sell out because of this. We had the first, Platinum Moments. They sold out. They were great, but those characters are a little bit more iconic. This one right here, there's 3, but what you're going to have to do is wait a week and go for a second drop and then order to do burning. So basically right here, you got, you got Miguel right here. This is from Coco, and he's pretty cool. That looks pretty fun. 5,100 editions is quite a bit at 60 gems. So normally, not the best numbers, in my opinion, for a character of this magnitude. And then, of course, you got Woody right here, and this looks really fantastic. 60 gems right there, 3,100 editions right there. So again, decent amount of additions. But after the event, I'll talk about how this could be very, very scarce. Okay, after the event's all said and done. And then, of course, Nemo right here. And this one's a little more interesting, as well. 2,100 editions right there as an ultra at 60 gems. So I think these ones, won't exactly sell out right away, but I do think they will get there because there's a whole week until the next drop. So basically, you go for these if you want, or pick them up in the marketplace. And then there's a second drop that comes a week later. These come on June 30th, which is in 2 days from now on Friday. Okay, so then the next one that happens is actually a week later on the 7th of July. Okay, and this is Boo's door. So this is the one I think people are really going to like. This is kind of the equivalent of the potion from the first Platinum Moment set. And I'll show you what those ones are valued in just a second here. But you can see that this is the door right here. So this is from from Monsters Inc., where they go through, and this is Boo. This is the little girl, right, that they would go into her room and stuff and all that through this little door right here. And this is going to be fun for vaultaholics and all sorts of people, and just fun in the vault. And you go after this one right here. It is a secret rare. It's animated, so that's very nice. It's under 2,000 editions, and it's half the price at 30 gems. So this one's going to sell out next week in a heartbeat for sure. Everyone's going to go for this one, even if you have no interest at all in doing the kind of, the conversion. And basically what happens is you got to get this door. Okay, you got to get one of these 3 or all 3, but you got to get the door right here. And then basically you go through and you choose which one you want to convert, and you'll get a lenticular. And it's a Disney lenticular coming back again. So you got Miguel's poster. You can do that one as a secret rare. You can do Woody's poster as a secret rare right there. Or you could do Nemo's poster as a secret rare. Now, these are going to be really scarce, you guys, because you're going to have to burn this door right here. And that's going to be tough for a lot of people because this one's animated with sound, and there's less than 2,000. So you're going to be looking at some very scarce posters right here when it's all said and done. That's the crazy part. Now, this first drop right here, these guys right here aren't going to be incredibly sought after, just normally, right? In my opinion, okay? Because if you look at Woody, his actual FA, I'll show you that in just a second, how much he goes for. It's not really worth that much. There's a ton of additions on it, because it came out like a year ago. But he's not going to be worth that much in the market, for these ones, but because of this event, and you'll burn these guys will probably go down maybe halfway. But you're going to get a lot of this door burned right here. And I think this door is going to be even more popular than the potion because this is animated, and so like this is going to be fun to use later as a collectible, right? So if we just look at this, if we actually go over now, and I put this together for you guys, okay, and this is just to show what everything else was worth. Here's series 1, okay, so this is after everything is all said and done, like a couple months later. Minnie Mouse, she goes for 125, that's her FA. Donald goes for 47, just under 47. Mickey goes for 51. Dumbo goes for 215. Now, these guys right here, you can see that they're very, very, very famous characters. The first Platinum Moment. So I don't think these new ones are going to go for anywhere near this price. I'll show you what I think they're going to go for. But the potion right there, that potion is sitting at 185. Not bad, right? And, it's pretty scarce, but it's not animated or anything like specifically like, it's just a potion sitting there. It's got some nice little kind of bubbles and stuff, but the door itself, that's going to be really quite interesting, right? So now if you go to the posters, after all said and done, Minnie Mouse is 440, Donald's 375, Mickey's 450, and Dumbo is 380. So you can see that these have done really well, and they're holding nice and strong, and they're pretty scarce for sure. So those 3 posters from this new series are going to be very scarce, you guys. Here are the Platinum Moments. Now, this is my prediction of what I think these are going to go for in the aftermarket. I think Woody will go for about 40. I think Miguel will go for about 35, and Nemo will probably go for around 50. Around that range, just a guess. This is what I'm thinking right here. I don't think a lot of people are going to go crazy for this, but I do think that that door is going to be worth a lot more right here. Here's Boo's door. I think this thing could go over, over maybe close to 100 or so, and it's listed at 30. And this is going to get burned, right, to make those posters. And then those posters are going to be scarce as well. So there's a whole lot going on here, guys. And it's quite interesting, right? So you guys got to let me know what you think about it for sure. Now, remember, if you burn one of these doors right here, it's gone, right? Just like the potion. So you have to choose, right? You don't get to keep the door. And then one of these guys will go as well. So, you're converting them over to these lenticular posters, which is quite something right now. If we do a little bit more research, this is what I'm looking for. Star Wars. This could be happening soon with a Star Wars Platinum Moment drop, and that's going to be nuts. You can see I put a little pop figure there with Darth Vader. There's like an example of like what maybe Vader could look like. If they come out with a Star Wars version and do it just like this, where we have Platinum Moments and you have an item and you can burn it for posters, that's going to be huge as well, you guys. Very, very good. Now, Pixar Pals, if you want to just go and check those out, these are the original Pixar series. Woody's at 27, Mike's at 7, Edna's at 20, just under, about 19. Lightning McQueen's at 18, and the Up House is at 13. So this is the original series. You can go pick up those Pixar Pals for actually quite cheap, okay? So it's not bad at all if you actually look at those, if you want to complete those. And then if you have the Pixar Golden Moments, Wall-E and the Pizza Planet Truck 108 and 88 respectively, right? So those are the other Pixar stuff. So if you really want to go with Pixar collectibles, you can go like there's 7 right here. And then, of course, there's the Boo's door. There's 3 collectibles, 3 posters. I mean, you're starting to get some Pixar stuff going on, and hopefully we'll get more for sure. But if we get Darth Vader and this kind of a thing, it's going to be nuts, right? So you guys let me know what you think, if you're going to go for this one or not. I'm going to think about this, whether or not I'm going to go for this in the store on these 3 right here. I might decide to go for Woody in the aftermarket. And then definitely I'm going for that Boo's door on next week on that drop for sure. Even if you're not interested, I think that one will do well in the market. And it looks like a really cool collectible to have. And then you can decide if you want to make those posters for sure. But if I did, I might do Sheriff Woody because that might be the funnest just for me personally. Although the other 2 are first appearances, right? And Nemo's quite a popular character. So you guys let me know what you think. That's how it's said and done. I'll see you in the next video, and good luck on the drop. And we'll talk about this closer to when the actual event happens for sure, with the door as well next week. But anyway, this is a lot of fun, and congrats to Veve for putting this kind of stuff out. I'm really excited about a potential Star Wars drop in the Platinum Moments as well in the future. So I'll see you in the next video. Happy collecting.